This news update is brought to you by
This is the Noon Barbados Today update for Wednesday, September 24th, 2014. I'm Dawn Paris. Thanks for joining us. Good afternoon. Workers at United Commercial Auto Works Limited, U.C.A.L, are off the job. Shop steward Richard Newton tells Barbados Today they clocked in this morning but downed tools over non-payment of salaries and wages.
Today is payday, and no money has gone to the bank yet to pay them. Transport does not have any money to give us to pay the staff. So right now we are on strike, just awaiting some funds of transport. Transport owe U.C.A.L about $20 million. That pay from 6 to 7. Up to Friday, the chair, Richard Sarai, a hold of the Minister of Finance, and he promised to advance us some funds so we can be able to pay the staff. So far, no funds have come forward yet. So there's no money right now to pay staff, and we is on strike.
The Frundle Stewart government is being advised to enter a special arrangement with the International Monetary Fund, the IMF. The recommendation came this morning from economist Ryan Strawn, who's chairman of the Barbados Chamber of Commerce and Industries Trade and Economic Policy Committee. He says a deal that could address the country's specific needs should be worked out now with the Washington-based institution, or Emmanuel Joseph reports.
Speaking during a panel discussion on the merits and demerits of a structured IMF program at Hilton Barbados this morning, Strawn warned the government that time was running out for it to take advantage of an IMF intervention. Strawn, a former president of the Barbados Economic Society, said the Frundle Stewart administration's adjustment program had failed and it was now time to seek help. He said Barbados' government has been unable to achieve fast enough all the economic targets it said it would. And in order now to rebuild confidence and credibility in the eyes of investors and rating agencies, the country had to take the right medicine or have someone push it down the island's proverbial throat. Citing Jamaica as an IMF success story, he argued that the longer the government waited to seek a structured program, the more bitter the medicine will be. However, Strawn suggested that the administration still had an opportunity to pull the country back by acting urgently and speedily to address the current account deficit and the debt crisis. From Hilton, Barbados, Emmanuel Joseph for Barbados Today.
Thank you, Emmanuel. In other news, the police are today fine-tuning their crime-fighting plan for St. Michael and surrounding districts. This follows a meeting lawmen held yesterday with businesses operating in the area. Station Sergeant in charge, O'Neill Small, says it's now time to iron out the details ahead of the plan's rollout in mid-November.
Even in planning now, we will be using our own initiative to see what are the loopholes, what are the things that we need to put in place in terms of addressing the utility season going forward. I'm pretty much sure that we will see heavy influx of boots on the ground, looking after the interests of both the commercial store owners and the customers or persons who will be shopping in the area. So we anticipate that we will have a good season.
In news from the courts now, 25-year-old Dario Terrell Foster of Eden Lodge, St. Michael, appears in the District A Magistrates Court today for allegedly setting fire to the residence he shared with his grandmother. Foster has been charged with arson following Monday morning's blaze at Block 1990 Eden Lodge housing area. His grandmother was not at home at the time. The fire also damaged 2 adjoining units.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
In Guyana, the opposition ups the pressure on the Donald Ramotar government for local government elections to be held. And opposition leader David Granger, who led a peaceful protest in front of the president's office, says the action will continue until a date is set.
We promised to launch a series of peaceful protests to demand the holding of local government elections. This is in accordance with the Constitution of Guyana, in accordance with the bill passed by the National Assembly, and in accordance with the demands of the people. The business community has come out in our support, the foreign embassies have come out in our support, and the whole people in all 71 neighborhoods and municipalities are calling for local government elections.
On the international scene, U.S. President Barack Obama today called for world cooperation against terror, climate change and Ebola that are plaguing the globe. Addressing other world leaders at the United Nations in New York, Obama made it clear that all of them must band together to reject what he called the cancer of extremism.
We cannot rely on a rule book written for a different century. If we lift our eyes beyond our borders, if we think globally, and if we act cooperatively, we can shape the course of this century as our predecessors shaped the post-World War II age. But as we look to the future, one issue risks a cycle of conflict that could derail so much progress. And that is the cancer of violent extremism that has ravaged so many parts of the Muslim world.
And with that, we end our noon Barbados Today update. We'll be back again at 6 this evening. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.tv, subscribe to our e-paper and our email updates, and like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media, in bus terminals or on Screenplay, at gas stations and supermarkets near you for all the latest news and sports. I'm Dawn Paris. Have a productive and a wonderful day, and join us again at 6 this evening.
This news update is brought to you by